Thank you, Ms. Thomas, and to all of the witnesses for making yourself available this afternoon. I'll direct my questions to Ms. Thomas. On February 24th, 2023, Sam Cooper of Global News reported that 3 weeks before the 2019 election, CSIS officials gave an urgent briefing to senior aides in the Prime Minister's office, warning them that a then Liberal candidate, who is now a sitting Liberal MP, had received assistance from Beijing's Toronto consulate in his nomination campaign. On what date was the Prime Minister briefed about this?
As I stated, I was not in this job in 2019. And so I do not know when the Prime Minister was briefed.
And I realize you were not in that job, but would you undertake to confirm the date that the Prime Minister was briefed about that?
I will certainly do that. And as you're aware, the Director of CSIS will be here at this committee.
Thank you. So you will undertake to
Yes.
do that. Thank you very much. What are the names of the senior aides in the Prime Minister's office who were briefed by CSIS about Beijing's interference to help this then Liberal candidate and now sitting Liberal MP?
I was not at that briefing. So speculating on who was briefed, CSIS will be here and they'll be able to answer that question for you.
So will you undertake, given that you are the National Security Advisor to the Prime Minister, to provide the committee with the names of senior aides in the Prime Minister's office, as reported by Global News, who were briefed by CSIS?
I will undertake to report the names of who was briefed as informed to me by CSIS.
Robert Fife and Stephen Chase, in a February 17th, 2023 article in the Globe and Mail, reported that the Prime Minister received a national security briefing last fall in which he was told that Beijing's consulate in Toronto was involved with assisting 11 candidates in the 2019 election. On what date was the Prime Minister briefed about this?
I don't have my calendar in front of me.
Well,
I will give you that date.
You will undertake to provide
Yes.
that date. Thank you very much. On November 7th, 2022, Sam Cooper of Global News reported that the Prime Minister and several cabinet ministers received a series of briefings and memos about Beijing's efforts to subvert Canada's democratic process, including interfering in the 2019 election. Can you confirm that the Prime Minister was briefed about this?
The Prime Minister is briefed quite continuously on foreign interference.
I asked a very specific question, and that was in regards to what Sam Cooper reported on November 7th, 2022. Was the Prime Minister briefed?
What is the date you're asking about his briefing? You're telling me the date of the report, not the date of the briefing.
That began in January of 2022.
Since January 2022, I will give you the dates when we've briefed the Prime Minister formally. We also have informal discussions with him frequently about foreign interference and the activities in the national security community.
So put it this way, will you undertake to provide the dates that the Prime Minister was briefed with respect to Sam Cooper's report of November 7th, 2022?
I can't give you the dates that the Prime Minister was briefed about media reports. I can tell you the dates he was briefed about foreign interference.
Okay, so with that, how many times was the Prime Minister briefed about Beijing's interference in the 2019 and 2021 elections?
The Prime Minister would have been briefed on foreign interference in the elections multiple times between 2019 and 2021 and 2022. We will endeavor to get you those dates.
So you will undertake to provide the dates and the agencies and those involved in briefing the Prime Minister?
We will endeavor to get the dates for
Every instance that he was briefed in respect of Beijing's election interference?
I will do my best. But again, I was not in this job at the time.
Okay. A redacted report report entitled Daily Foreign Intelligence Brief, dated February 21st, 2020, from the Intelligence Assessment Secretariat at PCO provided to this committee in the production process states that there were, quote, subtle but effective interference networks, end of quote, by Beijing in the 2019 election, and provides the following assessment, quote, investigations into activities linked to the Canadian federal election in 2019 reveal an active foreign interference network, end of quote. On what date did the PCO share this information with the Prime Minister?
That information is widely circulated and is available in daily reading packages.
And the Prime Minister would have received that?
It would have been in a daily reading package.
And would any ministers have received that?
In all likelihood, yes.
Thank you.